Hello, everybody. Welcome to our live presentation here. Exciting to have all of you on. As many people from around the world have registered to watch this webinar, and what a way to close out 2017 with an opportunity that can literally change 2018, make it bigger, better, more prosperous, more healthier. And we're very excited to do that. And also some of the tax advantages, especially for those of you in North America, in the United States, becoming an entrepreneur and becoming a distributor before the end of the year for tax advantages for the entire year. So I'll chime on that a little bit towards the end of the presentation, but welcome everybody. I'm going to get started here. My name is Andreas Papakostas. If you're hearing of me for the first time, I live in the Chicagoland area. I'm going to share my story with you towards the end of the presentation, but I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes with each and every one of you, truly painting the picture and sharing an opportunity that literally can change everything for you in 2018. The reality is every human being wants more time. They want more money, right? They'd love to be healthier and they'd love to be happier, right? Anybody who does not want any of these four does not have a heartbeat. Okay, so we all know that, and a lot of people try to achieve these things in many different ways. You know, in order to have time freedom, financial freedom, invest in your health, and have more choices in life, and be happy. You know, you need to have time and money, right? Now, there's other elements to that that are extremely important, but I'm sharing the two things because that's what people are always looking for more: time and money. So you can have money working for you, right? By investments, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, right? Hiring a financial planner and strategically placing money in areas where money can work for you. The reality is that you need money to do that, right? And a lot of people don't have that. Now, you can also have people working for you, right? Owning a franchise, opening up a business, and hiring people. But the reality is you need money to do that as well. A lot of people don't have that. Or you can have your own virtual franchise, an e-commerce business model, home-based business, whatever you want to call it, network marketing, multi-level marketing, direct sales, affiliate marketing. And the reason why this is exploding and is going to take over the traditional franchise around the world is because the startup is affordable for over 95% of the people. And we're going to give you a business model that will allow you to have more time, to have more money, to get healthier. And because of all that, you're going to be happier and be able to do the things that you want to do in 2018 and beyond. Now, here's the reality. I guarantee you, everybody listening here right now, I guarantee you, knows people that are in some type of direct sales, right? It is a jungle out there. Lots of categories, lots of opportunities, from travel to coins to skincare and makeup and coffee and wraps and strips and patches and weight loss and clothing. And oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Now, there's a lot of money to be made in each and every one of these categories. Unfortunately, some of them will be short-term in nature. I don't have time in this webinar to go over that with you in regards to why are certain categories within direct sales have a short span life, okay? But some of them are short in span life. Some of them are not true residual income, meaning you always have to get new people in order to buy a product or a service. It's like jewelry. You can have a home party, show your beautiful jewelry, and have people, buy your jewelry. They love it. You made $3,000. Your family and friends are happy. They love the product. What's the chances that those same people are going to buy jewelry again next month? Okay, not very high. So in order for you to continue that income, you have to go out there and continue to get new people. It's like selling real estate, right? Your paycheck is only as good as the last house that you sold. If you want to make that commission again, you got to go out there and what? Sell another house. So again, all of these categories, money making, but what's more important than the category itself is really the people you're going to be joining. And I'm going to talk about this because this is the error that a lot of people are making. And it's very easy to jump on the marketing verbiage of so many opportunities because of what it sounds like, right? But really wanting to do your homework of the people that are behind the marketing verbiage. Today, I put this picture up here because a lot of people are like, oh, they all sound the same. Which one do I join? Like, I know my friend's doing this one, but I really want to join this one because that suits more like me. But so again, I'm going to end all the confusion with everyone here because the health and wellness category is the #1 category. It's documented, it's verified. Don't let anybody else tell you that their category is the next $1 trillion industry. You can even look at the Direct Sales Association, which is basically the police dog of this industry, and tell you the health and wellness industry is the biggest and has been the most proven industry in the affiliate marketing program. Now, out of the 2,200 plus health and wellness company, I'm going to give you the competitive advantage of NHT Global. You may not have heard of NHT Global prior to the person who invited you to this presentation here today. But boy, are you going to get to know NHT Global after today and increase the awareness of who we are, what we're doing, and where we're going, and why it makes it a viable business for you. Today, I'm going to share, again, just some highlights of our track record, our product line, how you generate commissions, what does our support and training look like, right? And how you can get started after this webinar and start generating income today, right? Not tomorrow, but today. So again, you can always go back to the person who invited you to this presentation. You can get any detailed information on anything that I shared here. And by the way, everything that I'm sharing with you today is documented, is verified. It's not based on Andreas's opinion. These are all facts. And again, you can look that up because we are a publicly traded company. We're going to cover that. 16 years old, folks, since 2001. We're doing business in over 40 plus countries. Our headquarters here in the United States is in Los Angeles. We have a headquarters out in Hong Kong for our Asian markets. We have a warehouse in Netherlands to service our European countries, and we have, so many different centers around the world supporting our distributor base and also our consumers. We are a publicly traded company, folks. What does that mean to you? Because we're transparent, right? That means that you can look us up 24/7. You can look at our growth, our sales, our track record. You don't have to take my word for it. Unlike the privately held companies, and man, I could spend an hour just talking about privately held companies. I came from one privately held company. They used to say all the right things and we're growing and this and that. The reality is they don't really have to supply proof, right, of what they're saying because they're private. They don't really have to share that documentation. You're going to have to just take their word for it, right? So again, you got a company that's transparent, verifiable, and documented. Now, what's important for you to understand is what we have done, right? Which is pretty much will tell you where we are going. Over the last 6 years, right, for a 16-year-old company, our global annual sales are going through the roof. Double-digit growth, triple-digit growth, year after year, consecutively. Right in the beginning of the first quarter of 2018, we'll also have the 2017 numbers verified, and we're just very excited to add that to the chart, right? So let me give you some more third-party validation in regards to who outside of the industry is taking a look at NHT Global and what are they saying about it. In 2015, we were honored with the ringing of the bell ceremony for NASDAQ. This is huge. You have to be doing some remarkable, consistent things in order for you to be honored for the ringing of the bell ceremony. Now, there's really not many, if any, direct sales companies that were honored for the ringing of the bell ceremony. But it doesn't stop there. That same year, we were ranked the second fastest growing publicly traded company in the world, right? Not just in our industry. All publicly traded company in the world, like Facebook, Google, Amazon, Apple, we became #2. It gets better. In 2016, we were ranked #1 in the world, right? And you can take a look at some of these companies that are worldwide known. And what was even more exciting is that this year, right, at September of this year, just several months ago, very hard to make the #1 in the world in just a direct sales company, right? Well, guess what? We did it again in 2017. So what does that mean? Well, if you don't want to take my word for it, take the third-party word for it. Fortune magazine rates the top 100 companies publicly traded based on track record, sales growth, volume, management, leadership, all the stuff, right? And we were ranked #1. I can't find any other company that can even come close to third-party validation. When you hear companies saying, well, the University of blah, blah, blah rated us at this and that, you usually have a university that is paid by the company to do their studies, right? When you take a look at Inc. 500 companies, which are privately held companies, you can pay to be in the Inc. 500 company, right, to get noticed. You can pay to have publications saying that your company is so great. So this is why I'm very excited to share with you our accolades, because it has nothing to do with just our promotion. It's the promotion of the industries outside of our company that's saying, what has NHT Global done, where we are going. Now, the reality is you have to have a lot of success pieces to the puzzle, not just have great products and social compensation plan or a fantastic compensation plan and okay products and possibly some leadership, right? You have to have a lot of pieces to the puzzle that finishes the puzzle, that gives you a platform to go out there and succeed. Our products are one of the success pieces to the puzzle that I'm very excited to share with you here today. Folks, our products are, again, on the cutting edge. And this is a term that you probably hear everybody say, right? Well, highest quality, cellular impact, scientific validated, they're documented, they're formulated by top medical doctors. Our packaging is unbelievable. There are people who talk about our luxurious packaging, that they're excited when they get their products. We have a global appeal. If today you don't have a business that can help people get healthier, look younger, right, and reach the global masses, you are going to be left out in the e-commerce business world. It's just a fact. We have 4 categories of products: our wellness products, lifestyle products, our herbal line, and also our beauty skincare. Now, for the sake of this webinar, I'm not going to go through these webinars. We have some videos. We have some videos on these products. We have anything you need to know in specifics, and any one of our products, the person who invited you here today can share that with you. But I do want to bring your attention to a couple of products that I'm very excited to share with you. Stem Renew is one of them. Some of you are on this webinar here today. And I'm looking at the back office, and we have many people on this webinar. So I'm very excited for all of you. This is a product that you may have been on this webinar because of this. A product we launched a little bit over a year ago that is shattering records in sales around the world, but more importantly, the lives that are being changed with this product. Again, another cliche you hear with every company out there. If you looked at the information on this product, there is no other wellness product like this, and I'll explain to you why. 99% of the products in the marketplace are renewal. They're just replenishing types products, right? They replenish. You're deficient in vitamin D, you replenish it with vitamin D. You're deficient in minerals, you replace it with multivitamins. You need glucosamine, you need chondroitin to help with your cartilage cells. You replace it with those products. We need replacement and replenishing products, right? Because we're deficient in a lot of the ingredients that doesn't allow our body to work like it's supposed to. But this is a product, folks, that repairs, regenerates, and renews. I am not going to take the place of a formulator. I am not going to take the place of the scientist, because we have a powerful webinar that our formulators, Dr. Chris and Tina, have done an excellent job explaining how this product works in the body, what activates, right? And what does that mean to you for your health? Listen, when you have the medical community investing billions of dollars in stem cell research, which is basically the next medicine in the world. This is what they're spending more money on, right? And we have the natural alternative to what this product can do to the human body. You have a home run. I hope you understand the magnitude of your positioning yourself where we're at today. This is just a 1.5-year-old product. You're still at the beginning phases, backed by a 16-year-old #1 ranked company in the world. If that doesn't sound like an opportunity for you, I don't know if there's anything out there that can come close to this in our industry. So we're very excited about this, folks. And you got people that are strictly focusing on this, a product that a lot of medical professionals and a lot of alternative healthcare practitioners are jumping on board on this. And the stories we hear every single day is it's just truly incredible. And but again, get back to the person who invited you here and get to that webinar, learn more about this product, because it's going to be, and I don't want to make any predictions because, again, this is my opinion, but this product is probably going to be the biggest talked about product in the health and wellness for decades to come. Now, we talked about renewal science, and that's what this product does. When you combine it with replenishment as well, wow, you're basically optimizing the human body more than you can do with foods and just other things that are out there in the marketplace. Again, get your information on this. I do want to bring your attention to our flagship product as well, our 30-minute non-surgical facelift system, right? We moved from optimizing our health from the inside, and now we're talking about how do we look younger from the outside. And this is a multi-billion-dollar category, folks. The skincare industry is predicted to hit $1 trillion within like 9 years by 2025. More people are going to spend more money on how they look, right, than how they feel. It's just the reality. It's the statistics that it's out there. And this is why you see so many skincare products out there, because everybody wants a piece of the pie. Well, when you have a product, again, that is different than a lot of the skincare products because of the botanical ingredients and the extracts that we have, right? Again, you have a home run. This is a 3-product system that helps you look 5 to 10 years younger in just 30 minutes. It's not an overnight mask. You don't have to apply 20 different products on your face to make it look younger. This is a product system, 3, right, that stimulates the nerve endings of your facial muscles because of the botanical extracts that are on there, and creates what we call passive exercise, right? Micro contractions of your facial muscles. It's like exercising your face. So when you exercise a muscle, what happens? More blood flow. More blood flow means what? Right? More firm. This is why there's an uplifting effect. That's why we call it the non-surgical facelift system. It is amazing what people are experiencing after one treatment. It's incredible what we see after 2 months or 3 months of consistent use of this product. So if I asked you to go talk to your family, friends, neighbors, and coworkers and just do this. Hey, so-and-so, I have a product system that can help you look 5 to 10 years younger in 30 minutes. Would you be interested in getting that information? Better yet, if you're local to me, would you be interested in trying it for free? Don't you think 9 out of 10, if not 10 out of 10, are going to want to say, give me more info? Yes, this is an amazing product that is fueling people's businesses immediately because of the results people are getting. It's for all skin types. Again, it's a 3-month supply compared to all the cost on some of these products that I see in the marketplace. And be careful of these instant things, folks, right? There's a reason why you don't hear it anymore as much on social media. You don't hear about the negative things that happen to the skin with some of the ingredients that are out there. Anything that is instant, like in a minute or so, you have to be careful, right? And again, instant gratification. Listen, if 30 minutes isn't close to instant, right, that's healthy for you, I really don't know what is. That's why there's no product in the marketplace like this. It's around the world, and you can be again, helping so many people look beautiful with sharing this product with people. let's talk about how you would get paid if you're interested in, again, going out there and helping people get healthy, look younger, and also helping people in generating another source of income by having their own business, right? So the good thing about NHT Global, folks, is that we get paid on volume. We do not get paid on structure or title like the uni-level plans or the Trimax plans, meaning you don't have to have a certain amount of people who have a certain amount of people and have a certain amount of volume and do it by the end of the month in order for you to get paid. And then it goes back to zero again. You start over every single month. You don't have to worry about ordering a certain amount of volume every single month in order for you to get paid, right? This is why not only is our retention rate high, but our success rate for new people that join us is extremely high. So it's very simple. 4 ways that you generate income. The first way is through retail. It's very simple. You can retail our products online or offline. I had so many people that stop by my house and say, hey, I'm going to pick up a bottle of Stem Renew. Hey, I want to pick up a bottle of your glucosamine. Hey, do you have an extra bottle of Cluster X? I need one right now, right? So you don't have to do that, but you can retail products offline. You can host an event like I'm having today at my home, right? And you can do whatever you want offline, but you can also promote online. You can drive traffic to your online store 24/7, nationally, internationally, locally. How many of you have bought via Amazon? How many of you have bought through eBay? Well, guess what? Now people can buy through your online store in 40 plus countries around the world. Talk about residual income. It's incredible. Now, we also pay out a 3-generation bonus, meaning when you go out there and sponsor somebody that wants to change their life from a health perspective and from a financial perspective and want to build a business just like you, you're going to generate a 10% commission on a weekly basis from all the volume that they personally purchase and they also sell through their online store. Think about that. You can sponsor 10, 20, 30, 100 people. 10% gets paid to you week after week, month after month, year after year. When those people go out there and sponsor their distributors, you're going to get a 5% commission on a weekly basis after their initial order. And that includes any personal orders and online customer orders. And then you also get paid 3% when they sponsor. So think about that. You can be getting paid a 10, 5, 3% on a weekly basis on over hundreds of people over a period of time. That's residual income. Now, it gets even more exciting. We pay out a 2-team weekly cycle bonus. Talk about leveraged income. When you go out there and you build an organization because you really want time freedom and financial freedom, we talked about it. The only way to have time freedom and financial freedom is to do what? Have either people working with you or for you, or having money work for you, right? Well, here's how you can build leverage income and change your life for the rest of your life. So pay attention to this, because this is what people are looking for and they don't know where to find it. When you enroll Sue into the business, you started team number 1. When you enroll John into the business, you started team number 2, right? Anybody else you personally sponsor has to go under Sue or John's organization. Now, as you help Sue build her 2 teams, you help John build his 2 teams. With 2 people, folks, you can literally change your financial situation and their financial situation. When one of your teams accumulate 1,250 business volume and your other team accumulates 2,500 business volume, think of it as a point system, right? Every product has a point value. NHT Global pays you a $250 commission. Now, how would you like to cycle 1 time a week? What would $1,000 or 1,000 euros a month mean to you today in your household? Think about that. With the same 2 people, you can cycle multiple times a week. You can cycle while you're sleeping more than you are when you are awake, because our business is in 40 plus countries and people are conducting business sharing our products 24/7 around the world. I want you to think about that. Now, this is in addition to the 3-generation bonus And in addition to the retail commission, right? Now, we also pay out a matching bonus. As you help all of your personally enrolled distributors earn a cycle commission, you get a 10% match. You get a 5% match on your second generation of distributors and a 3% match. So when you add all this up, what does this mean? People helping people achieve their goals, which allows you to achieve your goals. There's no other compensation plan out there like this. Ours is documented. It is verified that we have the highest payout as a publicly traded company in the direct sales field. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. And if they do, tell them to prove it and to provide documentation. Very exciting. But it doesn't stop there, folks. We have incentives beyond the compensation plan, right? We recognize our leaders better than anybody in the industry. We have incentives that are not tied to the compensation plan. It's tied to just you climbing up in ranks. We allow you to earn exotics, all expense paid trips once a year around the world, twice a year at times, right? One of the best, most exotic places you'll ever go, all paid for. You get an opportunity in addition to the compensation plan to earn up to $65,000 in extra cash, right, over the lifespan of you being a distributor with us. We also give you a $25,000 bonus to put down towards a car. Not get to this rank and we'll pay you a monthly car bonus, and then you don't get to that rank next month, and now you have a $800 expense that you didn't think you would have because you didn't hit a title, right? So we don't do any of that stuff. It is truly a remarkable program, and is why for 16 years we are the best kept secret, but no longer a secret because of the recognition that we've been getting over the last 3 years. So how would you get started? It is very simple. We have 4 levels of distributorship. We have the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. The bronze basically gives you 5% below the discount, below the wholesale price, right? You come in with 90 BVs of products, you become a bronze distributor. If you want to have a bigger discount, which gives you bigger retail profit margins, you want to become a silver distributor, which gives you 10% the discount of the wholesale price. And you come in with 250 BVs of products, or pick one of our silver packages. Now, if you want to get the highest percentage of wholesale pricing, which is the cheapest way to get your own products and to have the highest retail profit margins, you want to become a gold level distributor. A gold level distributor gives you 30% below the discounted price. You come in with 1,000 BVs of products that you mix and match, or you can purchase one of our 500 BV gold packages. Half of the requirement of you selecting your own products. We have many. I think we have 5 or 6, depending on the country that you're from. You can become a gold with only 500 BVs. Now, the platinum is what's very exciting. And I would say about 70–80% of the people around the world that are serious about building a business, they join with the platinum package. What is a platinum package? It's basically gets you the gold level status, right? But it gives you the same discount as the gold. You get a lot more products within that package, right? But it gives you a lifetime of back office for free, meaning there's no monthly requirements. There's no yearly requirements. Once you come in with a platinum package, you are active for life, right? So again, get back to the person who invited you. You can go over the packages, what's included in the packages, and the cost of the packages as well. It's basically a business in a box, a one-time investment, and you're active for life. What's important more than what I shared with you, in my opinion, is that the products in the pay plan is only as good as the leadership. How many people do you know that perhaps have joined a company, right? They went after the newest, shiniest object or the next concept, and all of a sudden after 3 months, they're no longer with that company anymore. Why? The product didn't change, right? What is it? It's usually the get to know the people that they're working with that changed, right? So who you join, folks, is so important in what you join. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. It's very important to have fantastic product. You have to, especially in today's world. You can't have copycat products out there. It's very important to have a compensation plan that rewards the new person, that doesn't have to crawl through all these quotas and titles to get paid, and going out there and sharing products that they believe can help people, right? But the leadership, folks, the people you're going to learn from, the people that you're going to develop with is so important. And I can't say enough about Dan Cato and Joe Garcia, our founding distributors here in NHT Global, global ambassadors, highly respected around the world. They've been featured in countless magazines and books. They're truly legends in our industry. And guess what? Along with the person that invited you to this presentation here, you are also partnering up with these two icons in our industry. So if you're going to go out there and hire a real estate agent, right, that you need your home sold in 2 weeks, you are not going to go out there and hire a real estate agent that has never sold a home in 2 weeks. You're going to go out there and find the best that have done it. These people have done it, continue doing it. They could have retired 10 years ago, but they have a mission. And their mission today is not their commission, right? It is bigger than their commissions, and that is why they're very respected around the world. These are the people you're going to lock arms with to help you develop your NHT Global business and make it as big as you want to, because it is your business, right? So you'll have access to your own retail store. It's already done for you, open 24/7. As a matter of fact, you can join tonight and you can start promoting it to 40 plus countries and start generating retail commissions immediately. We have an online training system that can help you get started on your own time, whether this is a brand new concept for you or this is something you've done and you've been experienced. Maybe you're a multimillionaire, maybe you're a six-figure income earner and you're just looking for a new home. We have every level of training for every level of experience, okay? You'll have access to proven one-on-one coaching. You have marketing material, online. Let's just put it this way. You have a turnkey business that you don't have to invent or create. All you got to do is share. That's it. That's how simple we have done it for you. So if today you listen to this, I don't know what your level of excitement is. Maybe you want to get more information. Maybe you're interested in trying some products, right? Well, I don't know where it is. Just let the person who invited you here today know where you are at. Perhaps you want to become a retail customer. You want to have more energy? Do you want to look younger? You want to sleep better? Man, we got products that's going to blow you away. Retail shop or become a bronze distributor because you're going to get a discount from the retail pricing, right? So you can become a retail customer. You can become a customer and a product seller, right? You want to experience the products. You want to start building a part-time income by sharing our products and opportunities to others. You'll let our system help you do the work for you, right? So enroll with one of our silver or gold packages. Now, there's many of you on this call that perhaps are listening to this for the third time, maybe the fourth time, maybe for the second time, and you're really close on making that decision. And you heard or saw something here today. You're ready to make 2018 better, right? You are ready to become a successful entrepreneur. You don't have to leave your current profession or your career to do this, right? You could do this on a very part-time basis, right? If that's you, get started with the platinum package and get back to the person who invited you here and ask about the platinum packages. I'm going to end here today with my story because many of you may be able to relate with my story or know others. You know, when I got started in this industry, oh my gosh, we're going about 17 years now, right? I was a traditional business owner, right? I was so burnt out. I was working literally 80 hours a week. I was driving about an hour and a half, about an hour 15 or an hour and a half each way to my wellness facility and back, right? I didn't want to do it anymore. I was burnt out. It didn't matter if it paid me $1 million a year. I didn't want to do it anymore. This is why a traditional business, even if you have the capital to get started, the reality is, unless you have a lot of it and you can hire people to take care of it and you not get involved, the reality is the business owns you. How many people do we know that are CEOs, managers, director of sales, director of marketing and promotions? They're making $250,000, $400,000, $500,000, but you never see them. They're not happy. They don't really have time to do the things that they want with their family, right? Basically, their business owns them. Their company owns them. Their job owns them. So there's a lot of people out there who make a lot of money, but they don't have a lot of time. We also know a lot of people who have a lot of time. They don't have a lot of money, right? So when this was introduced to me, folks, 17 years ago, and this is why I'm sharing this. Some of you guys may be thinking, well, I don't know if I have enough time. I don't know if I can do this, right? I don't know, whatever. Well, let me share with you this. I was working 80 hours a week, right? We didn't have the internet back then, folks. No social media, no connecting to the world, right? All we had is a cell phone with a $400 bill for using it, okay? So I worked 80 hours a week. I had absolutely no experience, and we had no internet. Well, in 10 months, I had one of the top 8 businesses of that company. Okay? Because I had a desire, I want to change. And some of you guys are looking for change. I don't know what your desire is, but I hope I sparked it up a little bit because our business model works, and it works extremely well. Well, what happened was I built that company for 10 and a half years. And this is when I said earlier, the people you join are more important than what you join. Why? Because the compensation plan changed 5 times in 1 year. What they were saying up on stage wasn't incongruent with what I was seeing. And I could not bring people to my business saying that that was a company that I felt good about. So I went on a quest and I looked at 17 companies. And my 2 top criteria was, who was I going to be working with? Right? And does it have a global infrastructure? And I knew Joe Garcia for 7 years before I got involved in NHT Global. I studied everything that he did, right? And I said, this is the type of person I want to work with. And folks, when I went to Canada, took my family to Canada to meet Joe finally, I knew in 5 minutes I wanted to work with him. Well, let me share with you 1 year of making the decision to join NHT Global, what took me 10 and a half years to build in my previous company, which was very successful, I did in 1 year with NHT Global. It wasn't because I worked any harder, folks. Let me give you a principle. I'm going to end with a principle here that I hope you really take to heart and really reflect in 2018. The people you learn from, hang around with, surround yourself with, and work with can do one or two things. They can magnify your goals, dreams, and aspirations, or they can destroy your goals, dreams, and aspiration. And today, going into my 7th year here at NHT Global, I've traveled the world. I've taken vacations with my family that I couldn't take prior. The people that we're helping around the world, my organization is in, over 12 countries, and we haven't even gotten started yet. So if I could do it, folks, back then, no experience, working 80 hours a week, right? And no internet. Imagine what people can do today. And so there is no excuse. You either want a better life or you don't. There's really no in between. We all have residual bills. Why don't we create a residual income? Stop paying residual things with linear income. Linear income is putting 20 hours a week so you get paid for 20 hours. I put in 40 hours a week, pay me for 40 hours. That's it. Your lifestyle is dictated on that paycheck. The car you drive, the house you live, whether you go on vacation or not, is all dictated on your paycheck. Yes or no? It is, right? Well, what if you were able to have income coming in on a weekly basis, right? On something you did today, have that come in week after week, month after month, year after year. Do you think your lifestyle would change? My answer is yes, it can. But the choice is yours, right? It is a sincere pleasure to introduce the NHT Global business model to each and every one of you. This is Andreas Papakostas from the Chicagoland area, wishing everyone really making 2018 abundant in all areas of your life. And we hope what you heard today excites you enough to get back to the person who invited you here today. We look forward to helping you build your future, right? Your finances in 2018 and beyond. Thank you so much for joining. Happy New Year to everyone.